there's a jungle out. There's a jungle out. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. Stop crime much if you really wanna stop crime. Be safe when you're home, be safe in the streets. It's a cold place and I'm really feeling the heat. I never wear gold cause someone's always peeping by the fence. Still crime much came and give TNT confidence. I had a dream in the dark, I had a dream in the spring. I had a dream like man knew that there's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. Yo, there's a jungle out. There's a jungle out. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. Stop crime much if you really wanna stop crime. Be safe when you're home, be safe in the streets. It's a cold place and I'm really feeling the heat. I never wear gold cause someone's always peeping by the fence. Still crime much came and give TNT. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. Stop crime much if you really wanna stop crime. Be safe when you're home, be safe in the streets. It's a cold place and I'm really...
Hi, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Aanel, this is Crime Watch, and we're back. Top of the evening to you. All those of you locked online, a special good evening to you. All those of you who are looking at me from all over the world, a special good evening to you. You know, ladies and gentlemen, I started some investigations, and I really want to pull back cases from those persons who died and was, who was killed years ago. I don't know. I feel like now I've really, gone to another level. And at the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen, I really need you to go to ianalleyne.org. No username, no password. In fact, I'm paying attention. I am paying attention to the girl that was shot in Mirage Street. I put it together. And let me tell you something. When people come out and talk, you can't get angry at me because people need to know if a man come out and say I had nothing to do with it. I will put up, you said you had nothing to do with it. Okay? He had nothing to do with it. I spoke to the fiance, but the ex, let me be very cautious, her ex-boyfriend. He said he had nothing to do with it. But what you don't know is that that car, that same car, we spoke about that last night, and then today, there was a little home invasion in Dyette Street Extension. Two Spanish Venezuelan nationals stormed the house, firearm, tie up the people, drink out the child Milo. Yeah, they drank out the child Milo from the bottle. Yeah, crazy. That's crazy thing. Also, ladies and gentlemen, remember I told you with respect to the van that was stolen at Jojo's. And let me tell you something. Remember the vehicle that was stolen at Jojo's? And where the wrecker guy said that the cops assisted him and, the cops stopped the wrecker and they got everything, they took out everything, and well, a lot of this stuff was retrieved, but nevertheless, I really hope that no stone be left unturned. Because here all this stuff that the two police officers took. But on another note, we didn't give it up there because, you see, I will tell you something. As much as you might say a crime has been solved, you need to know who sent out the one in Carlson Field where the police took the stuff from the wrecker. That has been solved. I solved that. But I couldn't understand. I wanted to know who was the gunman that took that van by Jojo's. And I started to listen to that audio when they left Shogunas. And I recognized one of them. And I started to find out. I got a picture of him. And I will tell you where he's from. But you need to understand that a lot of people coming out of zone and coming in our zone, coming as I say out of state, and coming here and putting on robbery. But not too long, and soon and very soon, the police in Central Division will send a warning, and it will be slow singing and flowers bringing for bandits. Watch and see. You watch and see. Mark my word, huh? Mark my word. Every day you're getting away, but mark my word, it's going to happen. And also, ladies and gentlemen, a young man was shot. A young man was shot. But I had to tell you what I found out on my website. And that is why somebody asked me if I'll ever give access to certain people, to government, to the police. Never in a million years. And I say it big, and I say it bold, never in a million years will I ever do that. I rather shut it down. There have been umpteen attempts from all over the world. From all over the world. From all over the world. But nevertheless, I will never do that. And that's why my source, I don't betray people who trust me. Trust is a big thing for me. Trust is a big thing for me. Like a serious thing. And when people betray me, I take it seriously. Yeah. Believe me, I take it seriously. And they always tell you, people around me will tell you, when I get turned off for someone, go, listen to me, and I lock you off, not even Wassa can come and open your back. When I lock you off, I'm telling you. Believe me, there are people that I have locked or just locked off. So I did an investigation with that boy who was shot, that boy called Antonio Sylvester. Yeah, he was shot. I did an investigation with that. I was in the area today, and I'm gathering information, and persons have been putting stuff on my fan page. And also, ladies and gentlemen, as we continue, that girl that they killed in Marad Street, I'll deal with them. Also, ladies and gentlemen, the wife and husband, we're still gathering information. Still gathering information. I told you about the prisoner who was captured by off-duty officer in Chagaramas. Also, as I said yesterday, we lost Pancho, well-known, respected figure in the Port of Spain business community. He died yesterday. I remember when we were working in Port of Spain, in other networks. Remember, I worked in two networks in Port of Spain, and then I started on my own. And then I started on my own. There are people giving me right outside. And then I started on my own. But every lunchtime or every evening on a Friday, they'll go across to have drinks before the news. And, there'll be a lot of journalists and anchors, and everybody will go just to have drink by Panchos. It was to be like a lime. And the police admin building, just buildings away, everybody will go there safe, and everybody know everybody. So have parang things for Christmas and things, and it's very sad. I believe he had picked up a stray bullet. He had told me that a long time ago. And I don't know if they tried to remove it, I don't know what, but it's really, really sad. He and my relatives in New Jersey, they are good friends. And, when I told him, he said, I did not know, I only found out that you were ex-so-by-so nephew, and, So, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a fast break and we're going to start. I want to tell you, I want to show you pace and I want to show you performance. I haven't marked a bus for you. But I have a recording of something. But I wouldn't run with it as yet. I have a recording and I have a photograph of somebody, but I wouldn't run with it as yet. I don't want to run with it. Sometimes I just get up and realize, sometimes I might talk to you rough, sometimes. You might think I have an attitude, but sometimes I just get up like that. Yeah, sometimes I just get up in a kind of, I don't know. Because this is so much for me every day. I don't think you could have done this yourself. I always tell people, you have to be cut out for this. To get bad news every day, to see dead people, to hear about guns, to hear about criminals, to hear about people betraying people, to investigate, going after killers, watching them how they operate, understanding their modus operandi. Just understanding them, it's just terrible. And all we want is a better country. So we're going to take a fast break, and when we come back, I want to start with that girl in Marad Street, what I discovered when we come back. Let's take a fast break. And
The I.A.N show will be right back.
To our dedicated audience and millions worldwide, with just $5 you can support our operations and be part of the important work that we do every day. Contribute while you're watching. It's fast and easy. Send your support via PayPal to oneian.alleyne@gmail.com or to our First Citizens account. For our international supporters, Swift code provided for smooth, secure transfers. Thank you for standing with us.
Introducing Corsica Estates, modern, Maya-style living in scenic Grand Couva. Own your piece of paradise from just $250,000 with only 10% down and up to 10 years to pay. Private financing available. Call now and start building your future today.
The Fab India Expo calls its final extension. No more delays. We're definitely closing on November 30th. Enjoy up to 80% off store-wide on furniture, clothing, jewelry, home decor, and so much more. Thank you to all our loyal customers for your love and support. We'll see you again next year, March. The Fab India Expo. Hurry before it's all gone.
Ho, 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 ho! Merry Christmas!
It's the Mid-Center Mall Christmas Market from December 5th to the 28th. Experience the magic of the season with over 300 local and international merchants, multiple restaurants, and daily stage performances. Fun for the entire family with a bouncy castle for the kids and the perfect place for Christmas shopping. The Mid-Center Mall Christmas Market, where the spirit of Christmas comes alive.
Wellness through the years with Well Baby, Well Kid, Her Well Team, Him Well Team, Well Woman, and Wellman. Why take an ordinary multivitamin when there's a supplement designed for your specific life stage? For every stage in life, trust Vitabiotics.
At Passat Tasers 1 of 5. Shop and win, pick up and drive.
Win 1 of 5 Toyota Tasers with Passat's the Food King. Spend $300 or more at any Passats or Bright Ideas to enter, and you could be driving away with a brand new Toyota Taser in the new year. That's 5 times the joy with Passats. Promotion ends January 14th, 2026. Check our socials for details. NLCB approach.
Shop and win, pick up and drive. The Food King.
New Charles chocolate with 0 sugar added. Charles guilt-free chocolate goodness.
Are you embarrassed by excessive hair loss, itchy flaky scalp, receding hairline, teenage and adult cystic acne, open pores, old scar marks, puffy dark eye circles, age spots, black lips, psoriasis, eczema or dermatitis? Do you want to get rid of deep lines and wrinkles, stretch marks, cellulite, and discoloration around the neck, arms, and between the legs? For a professional consultation and microscopic analysis with Miss Bagan, who has over 30 years of experience, call 673-7418 now.
Thinking of giving your home that modern finish? Then visit ABC Bar Doors and Windows. We are the largest supplier of hardwood finishing goods. Get kitchen and pool tiles, faucets, doors, windows, sinks, and so much more. Come in or give us a call. ABC Bar Doors and Windows, always a better choice.
Welcome back to the I.A.N Show.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. We are back. I want to say a special good evening to all those of you who will look at this show religiously. Let's start. A young girl was murdered. A young girl was murdered. Let's start. On Tuesday, on Sunday, Aanel Abraham. Beautiful girl, beautiful girl. She was a fighter. And she did all sorts of things. She sell food. She worked in the health center. She worked in a auto rental company by the airport. A lot of things. But she had a good spirit. She had a good spirit. Maybe they say she like a little bacchanal, but who doesn't? But she's a nice girl. She was a nice girl. But I put it together still. I put it together. Police have launched a homicide investigation into the brutal murder of 38-year-old Aanel Abraham, a rideshare driver. She was shot dead and dumped along Marad Street. Now, what was very interesting is that from the area she lives by, the area she lives is not too far from where that incident happened. So maybe it's a strong possibility, it could be a strong possibility that she was befriended. It don't have to be that somebody booked a ride and killed her. Not from her zone. Not from her zone. It could be somebody befriend her. And I found out yesterday, in fact last night I got information that her vehicle that she was driving, the silver car that nobody couldn't figure out, we figured it out. And we posted it up last night on my page on I.A.N Network on Facebook. And that car was at I.A.N, what's the name of the place? I.A.N what? I.A.N, it's in Beaucarro Rd. The car was by Beaucarro Rd, parked up. That same car. And it was in Beaucarro Rd, that same car. It was at the Sugarcane Field Center outside. Near the Sugarcane Field Center outside in Beaucarro Rd. That same car. So everybody who want to know what's going on, that was the car that sped off. And that's the car she died from. But still, ladies and gentlemen, it's interesting. It was a very interesting thing because last night when we posted that, nobody knew that. Nobody knew what we found out. And I realized a lot of media houses, and what we realize now is that up the islands, I don't want to call the media houses, I don't want to call the media house name from up the islands, from different islands. I realize that they're taking our news. Word for word, somebody was showing me, word for word. They're sharing it, but credit me now, please. Credit the I.A.N Network, because I believe my researchers work very hard. They all work very hard. So credit them now, credit the network, they'll feel good. But nevertheless, ladies and gentlemen, it remains unclear which rideshare company she was working with, or exactly where she picked up her passengers. But I found the details still emerging as I dig deeper. In fact, ladies and gentlemen, I found out she was still in the process of paying for that car because she bought that car from her ex. Am I right? That's what I heard. Apparently, ladies and gentlemen, and she was a fighter, yeah? She was a fighter because they tell her get out of the car. And then they one single shot and she was shot. Apparently, she resisted the attackers. She was then shot once in the head and pushed out of her own car, which the suspect sped off. Remember they said it sped off around 5:15? But I will tell you something. There was a murder last night in fact, 3 people were shot. Where do I have it on my rundown? I want to tell you something. Where do I have it on my rundown? Do you know that car was seen in Freedom Street last night too? That exact car? That car was seen in Poker. It is driving around Enterprise, Londonville. And they have changed the number plate for the car. Do you know that, ladies and gentlemen? And I will tell you this. I'd still, even the one that say rideshare, if you have to do that, you wouldn't do that to somebody so close. Because on that same road where she died, if you come out on that road, it could take you back to where she lives. From Marad Street, it could take you back once you come up from behind KFC there, and you could pass through Launchback, Helen Street, and that's it. And then cut across by Kiss Bakery right around there, and that's it. So it takes you about 3 minutes, 4 minutes for the most. 4 minutes, 4 to 5 minutes, could be less. Because it's a Sunday. So you're still thinking if it's somebody she picked up. They're still thinking that. They're still thinking. I don't want to rule out that. Because I was on the scene on Sunday, yesterday. Go ahead, give me 2 minutes of it. That was shot, and I'm just reading the facts. Woman shot dead and dumped in Montrose, body found on Marad Street. We are on Marad Street here. This is the popular gym that everybody goes to on Marad Street. Police have launched a homicide investigation after Aanel Abraham was found shot to death along Marad Street, Montrose on Sunday evening. This happened around 5:15 on November 16th. Officers of Central Division Task Force were dispatched in the area. On arrival near lamppost number 8 Marad Street, officers found Abraham lying motionless on the roadway with a gunshot wound to the left side of her head and a great cushion placed beneath her legs. The area was immediately secured and the district medical officer visited the and pronounced Abraham dead. So investigation continues, and investigators learned that at around 4:58, residents heard a single loud explosion. Moments later, a silver vehicle, make, model, and registration. But don't worry. And sometimes you ask yourself, how is Ian able to locate everybody and put it together? Because I'm putting it together. But I just want them, I'll come for them, I'll come for you, I'll tell you I'll come for you. I'll jump out. Just so you stink, I stink. Does it? Everybody stink. Are we playing a sting game? It's a sting game, but you have to play that game with them. You can't be intimidated by these people and them. Anytime I will tell you something, dogs feel, dog don't bite people just so, yeah? Dog, let me tell you something about dogs. Always learn this. Dogs smell fear. Dogs smell fear. They smell fear. So ladies and gentlemen, so they say now the vehicle was taken from her and she was thrown off. So but she had a boyfriend. But they broke up in November and he has moved on. Nice guy. Yeah, well, that's the two of them, they were ever back and all they had. That in November last year they broke up. So we just want to clear the air on him. Because we spoke to him for about 2 or 3 minutes here last night. Go ahead. I just want to make it clear, but there are persons who might say this and say that. We clearing the air, but you today, you came to... So, when was the last time you spoke to on the phone?
I can't really say because she blocked on my phone, and, you know, I've been getting some unknown private calls, but no, we don't speak. I really can't tell you last time we spoke over the phone, but I have nothing to do with this.
You have nothing to do with this? All you are saying that you have never seen her. You have never picked her up on nothing from then to now.
I haven't picked her up.
Right.
I haven't seen her.
So I do really want to go back into how was your relationship? How you describe her?
Intelligent, real ambitious, good energy. I describe she had nothing bad to say about she. We did have our ups and downs.
Like everybody else.
Like everybody else. I mean, we ended on pretty good terms. So I need to...
When you all ended?
We ended in November last year.
November last year.
Yeah.
Okay, but if you say you have nothing to do with it, you have nothing to do with it. You want to say anything again, sir?
I did a thorough investigation, please. I really want justice for my ex. I just want justice for my ex.
Thank you again, sir. Thank you. That's it. So all who have been thinking on that level, I tell you when we start, we locate. And he was willing, and that's it with him. So now we are moving on to the person who shot her and the location of the car. So I'm still for you, so you can understand what's going on. She and that boy they were good. They went Paris, they went all about, and this bacchanal with two of them, and maybe wherever went on with them. He said that they were finished in November, and that's it. He has moved on, and that's all. He said he has a girlfriend. He has a new girl. He's happy now, and you know things are good with him, and that's it. He has a job, and that's it. A proper job, and that's it. But nevertheless, a life was lost. A young girl was thrown out of her own car and the car taken. This is the car here. For the first time you're seeing it. Well, when you say for the first time, because those of you who are locked on our page will know, that is why I tell you every single day, go to I.A.N Network on YouTube, or I.A.N Network and I.A.N. Go on the two platforms, and the website, ianalleyne.org, and make sure that when the news come, you'll be able to get it. So we're going to take a fast break, ladies and gentlemen. So that's how far we have reached. The car apparently it was used in a shootout last night. The car was seen in Beaucarro Rd yesterday around 2 o'clock. Okay? It was seen driving around, all around Enterprise. Apparently they changed the number plate. If you're from that zone and you have information, go to the website now, ianalleyne.org. No username, no password. If you wish to WhatsApp me, no scene. We good. So let's take a fast break, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you.
The Ian Allen Show will be right back.
This Christmas at Neilpool AC bring the coolest gifts to your home.
With the most affordable prices. Heater holiday heat with an Infinity 12,000 BTU for only 2,100 install.
Or go big with a McQueen 12,000 BTU units, only 2,300 cash on cards. And here's the best part, at Neilpool AC you're not just saving, you have a chance to win big.
We're giving away a 16 Samsung TV with 2 Samsung phones.
Now so that's a steal for you.
Unbeatable deals, unbeatable experience. More savings, more smiles. Shop smart, save more at SNS. Quality you trust, prices you love. At SNS Supermarket, we make every trip rewarding. From unbeatable promotion to top-tier customer service, we bring you the best deals with an endless variety and effortless shopping. From everyday essentials to unique finds. We have it all in one place. No more running around. Shop at any one of our conveniently located branches in Milo, Rio Claro, or Couva.
Need new plates? Plate Boss is T&T's #1 number plate manufacturer. Get bone-style number plates with styles to match your ride from just $325 a pair. Ready in 15 minutes with free installation included. Come on down to Amethyst Avenue, Couva, and get bossed up today.
Have Aanel live and in person at your business and showcase your product and services to over 100 million viewers across the Aanel network. This is your chance to let millions know about your company or services. Book your live from 30 minutes or more and watch your business be transformed with Aanel Live. To book your live, contact Aanel at 225-4327 or call our offices at 225-3250 or 389-7018. Don't miss this opportunity. Call and book today.
Celebrate the season with Dynasty Customs Design Studio. We design and manufacture signage for businesses and events, offering top quality signage materials, craft items, and luxury vinyls. With over 20 years of experience, trust Dynasty Customs to make your brand shine bright this Christmas.
Live life well. From Vitabiotics, the UK's #1 vitamin company.
To our dedicated audience and millions worldwide, with just $5 you can support our operations and be part of the important work that we do every day. Contribute while you're watching. It's fast and easy. Send your support via PayPal to oneian.alleyne@gmail.com or to our First Citizens account. For our international supporters, Swift code provided for smooth, secure transfers. Thank you for standing with us.
Steffi's Pharmacy, we're always here. Open every day from 6 a.m. to 8 p.m. because your health never takes a day off. From prescriptions to groceries, cosmetics, and baby care, Steffi's Pharmacy is the heart of the community. Find us on Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, and Google Maps. Easy to find, impossible to forget.
It's Parang in November at International Tiles, Carpets and Rugs Limited with huge savings on floors, counters and ceilings. Porcelain 24x24 tiles $27.95. Gypsum ceiling tiles $10.95. Cushion padded vinyl $65. Quartz countertop $2,195. Wall deco panels $75. Kitchen cushion mats $45. Abstract 5x8 rugs $295. Commercial carpet $48. Showroom conveniently located in San Juan, Charleville and La Romaine. It's Parang in November only at International Tiles, Carpets and Rugs Limited.
Welcome back to the I.A.N Show.
Before the program finished, I will tell you about a car that was taken, a feeler wagon, a black feeler wagon that was taken at 4th Street in Orchard Gardens. And what I discovered, with a number plate 2020, what I discovered. The same thing I was telling you earlier on what we're working on. You know, ladies and gentlemen, a man was shot multiple times in Couva. This was Friday, and it never came out nowhere. Nobody was aware of this, On Friday. Okay, on Friday, November the 14th. He sustained wounds to the head, mouth, and arm. He was rushed to hospital. Now let me explain something about this fella called Antonio Mohammed. Hold on, don't come to the video as yet, please. Antonio Mohammed, let me tell you what's going on with him. And the people we're looking for, we have people that we are looking for this. That I need to speak to you for this. I need to speak to you. Because something is not adding up. Something is not adding up with this. And I need to speak with you. I need to speak with Amrita. I need to speak with a boy called Daniel. Daniel, I find it has sung too good for you. It has sung too good. But don't worry that everybody will be shocked. I need to speak with Amrita also. And I will tell you what's going on. Let me tell you how woman can put you in place. So when you heard about young fella shot multiple times in a car, you said crime, you said, boy, this place ain't easy. Let me tell you the story behind that. He living with a girl and he just had a 1-month-old child. Right, that is one. He ended up now going with our next girl in Beaucarro. He met this girl for 7 months or 5 months, 5 or 6 months in Beaucarro. And ended up going after her now. Right in Beaucarro, yeah? But what? Well, he like her now, you know? Right, he like her. Well, he going wrong. For one of her better, but going wrong. So, what went on now? Apparently, he on Instagram stuff. Like serious. He's on Instagram. And very interesting. Let me tell you what's the interesting part about this. And we got all this information. I tell you, persons trust me. They trust me. And I just want to show you something. I'll just show you this. What I found out. Right? What I found out. Hold on, yeah? Hey, boy. I'm trying to get something to show you how I understand exactly what is going on and who put them in place there. Somebody put them in place. Somebody put them in place. Hold on, yeah? Because just before he died, And sorry, before he was shot, what am I saying? Is the next case I'm having in my brain. Before he was shot, he deleted something 3 weeks ago before. Now he's alive, he's alive. He's alive. At an undisclosed location. That's all I can tell you. I can't tell you that. But nevertheless, so he started to see somebody else. But it's right Beaucarro because it's a popular shop in the Beaucarro area that car was parked in. And he was talking to a girl, I believe it's a girl, on Instagram. He was talking to a girl on Instagram. And you remember he living with someone and he just had a month-old baby. A month-old baby. Because a couple of weeks ago, he had this on his Instagram and he deleted it. Now this is in his deleted files. He had this. Tell this big clown I just sent it for him. Okay? Put it up for me. Right. This is what he had. Zoom it up. What it says? Like if your man are wrong, reply if he not. So you check what going on there? And he deleted it. Don't ask me how I got that, yeah? Don't ask me how I got that. Persons went to my website and they've been sending information to us. Right. So ladies and gentlemen, because he's a real girls man, he's a girls man.